So, in this episode of Little Woman Atlanta, this is the following episode of when I think one of the twins, I don't remember, I don't know which one, Amanda or Andrea, or one of them, Amanda, Andrea, I don't know, it's one of them, she was expecting, that's the one with the boyfriend named Jordan, and she was expecting him to propose last episode, and then she runs out the restaurant. Now, if you was watching me when I was watching that episode, I laughed because I just thought it was funny how she just ran out. Like, it was like, damn, where you going? What's going on? You know. Anyways, in this episode, her and her sister, the twins and Minnie, are walking around some big boutique place because they want to give the baby a photo shoot. So, they're talking about it, and she's like, I feel crazy because, well, she didn't tell anybody about the whole thing because she thought it was crazy. So, anyway, they ask her about it, and she's like, looking like, dang, like she didn't want to talk about it. So, anyways, they ask her, how did it go? And she's like, a saxophone player came out. And as a woman, you're expecting a ring. You've been together for 2 years. You're expecting, okay, for it to go to the next level. And he brings out a saxophone player. Like, bro. So I get it, this week, why she just runs out like that. But I understand, but maybe that was on her radar and that wasn't on his. So maybe there was a disconnect, there was a miscommunication error somewhere along the lines, Anyways, they're joking around about how they ain't about to make the baby look like a little thot in these cute little dresses, but whatever, that's their opinion. So, her sister's like, maybe you need to speak to him and let him know what's going on, which I think too, like, he probably sitting there like, dang, I did all of this, and she just runs out on me, like, what the hell, like, it was just a miscommunication. So anyways, I hope they work that out. So then it goes off to Miss Juicy and Tanya. You know what? I'm going to comment on Miss Tanya. Like, maybe it's going to come back around somehow. But last week, I'm going to tell you this I don't appreciate, first of all. Like, Tanya, I don't remember her friend name. Samantha, I guess. I don't remember her name. But Samantha was like defending her, like, girl, I don't feel comfortable around your baby daddy, da 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 da. And she's like, well, get the F out. And I'm like, damn. And then Nico comes, which is my dog's name. I really despise that no good man name is Nico, and my puppy is name is Nico, okay? But anyways, so Nico comes, which is her baby daddy, comes, and he's supposed to be moving in and settling in and blah 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 blah. And somehow he disappears talking about some. First of all, he came, he's like, yeah, I gotta get adjusted to this whole thing. Like, as a woman, you don't have time to adjust. You just gotta be. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be. Whether you wing it or not, whether you fail or not, like, you need to get yours together and get it right. Get it tight. Like, we all make mistakes, but anyways, fast forward, he leaves, okay? After you done made your friend who was there supporting you, helping you with your kids, you let her leave. I understand that you want the whole family thing, but you should have found a way to make it work. Like, both of them would have had to work it out, because honestly, if I have my friend who helps me, who's been there through everything, I'm not ditching them. I'm not ditching my friend for that man. Like, y'all gonna have to find a way to coexist. I am so sorry. Yes, we're trying to work this family out, but I'm one person, I don't forget when somebody helped me. I was in a hard time and you helped me. You were there for me when this person ditched me. Yes, I want that family. Everybody wants that family. Everybody wants it to work. And I'm going to do mostly everything to try to make it work. But y'all two going to have to come together, because we a threesome. Especially at the fact that my friend was there for me when you wasn't. Like, I don't know when you going to leave again. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a bad girlfriend or whatever. But anyways, it proved that he left. He did. After she kicked her friend out. So she's there with the kids by herself. Anyways, I wasn't with that. But back to this episode. So Tanya goes, and she goes to meet with Miss Juicy and her publicist. They're there, whatever. Miss Juicy basically, big secret is she gonna be a bobblehead. So, you know, she was talking to the publicist and the lady about the bobblehead representative about how she wants the, bobblehead to look. So, that happens. And then it goes off into the scene where Moni, and her fiance meet up somewhere, and she's like, dang, I thought you was gonna not show up. He's like, no, I'll never do that to you. I feel like fame done got to his head and he got a side chick somewhere, because before he was all about her, all about making it work, doing whatever he can, and then all of a sudden he falling back and he done got extra pretty, and now he the wedding is off. That's my opinion. Hate me if you want to, but I think he got a little side piece somewhere chilling. All of a sudden you all on the road all the time. You make money off of this show. Why you always on the road? And then, I don't know. You talking about something you mad about the ring? No, it's more than that, and I detect bullshit. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if eventually, I guess episodes from now, or maybe the blogs might post something. We'll see if it was really a woman, but I don't believe that he was just mad about the ring. Yes, it was $3,500. Yes, it's a lot of money, but you can't be just mad about that. Like, maybe it's more things that he's not saying, but there's something that's unsaid. But anyways, he says the wedding's still off, so we'll see. So now we back from break, and Marlon and Moni is continuing their conversation on, he's basically saying now that he wants to reset and take the pressure of the wedding off and everything. And he's basically saying that if people spend time to work on the relationship first, whatever. That makes sense, and I agree with him on that, because they did have a lot of issues. So I understand that, but I feel like the way he's been moving, he got a little side piece. But you know what? The fact that he wants to work through it, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now. But I have my piece of eyes on you, Moreland. You better not have no other girlfriend. Anyways, so it goes off to Minnie and... what's that? My mom, Tammy. Minnie and Tammy. And Minnie's real name is Ashley. So I got that when the mama said, Ashley, you is messed up, or whatever she said to her. But so Ashley and her mama, Minnie, Minnie and her mama is like there, and she's basically saying, mom, basically she's telling her mom how she slept well, because from the last episodes that I didn't record, me speaking about from the last episode, she basically was saying how she has sleep apnea and she needs a CPAP machine or whatever. So, in this episode, basically, she's using the machine and she says she sleeps better, she's energized, she feels good, everything. So the mom was like, okay, that's good, blah, 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 blah. So she's like, mom, I think it's time for you to move out. So her mom was like, dang, I need time. Like, I am going through a lot and I am stressed out and I need time to figure everything out, And I was thinking that that's exactly what a child would do to their mother, saying, why are you trying to push me out? I need time. So, Minnie was like, I will help you, find a place, like, but how am I supposed to grow if we're still, like, basically codependent on each other, whatever. So her mom was like, okay, I understand. So then Minnie was like, to lighten the load, how about we have a party? So her mom was like, okay, we can have a party. Well, so what is this, a big celebration that I'm leaving? So then Minnie was like, yeah. But anyway, so they moved from there, and then Moni goes to visit Tanya, poor Tanya by herself, pregnant and alone. And, basically Moni was being a friend. I think, they're a good little circle, because Moni was like, even though I'm going through my thing and you're going through your thing, I just want you to know that I'm there for you and I appreciate you being there for me and all that stuff. So, Tanya sent Luna, her youngest daughter, to his dad. To her dad, and her son, which is Nico's child, he's still there, but I guess he's gonna go visit his sister soon because she and her baby daddy got some like loose agreement where he gets the kids for a few weeks, she has them for a few weeks, so she still has a decent, good support system with that other dad. I wish she had gave him a baby instead of Nico. But us girls, we just like danger. We just like what's not good for us. So that's what's happening. And then Moini, basically is letting her know, updating her on what's going on. That what's his? I don't even remember her man name. I'm so not D2. Not D1. Moreland. Moreland is, resetting, and they're working through their issues and yada yada yada. So that's what's going on in Little Women Atlanta. Okay, so we back, right? And right now it's a little boring. Well, not really boring, but we back. So, in the beginning, I don't remember what happened, but I'm going to tell you what I remember. So, we meet Tanya's other baby daddy, Devon. The good baby daddy. The good guy. We meet him, and, rewind, I remember now. So, Amanda and Andrea take Aubrey, the twins, they take the little baby girl to get her photos done, which is so cute. Anyways, so Andrea asks Amanda, like, did you talk to Jordan? I finally got their names. She's like, did you talk to Jordan? And she's like, why you gotta be up in my business? And then Andrea's like, because you always in my business, so I gotta be up in your business. So they're in each other's business. So basically, Amanda did not speak to Jordan about it. She said she didn't want to, or some crazy thing or whatever. So anyways, that was whatever. They had a nice photo shoot with their baby. So then it gets to Tanya and her baby daddy, Devon, the good guy. So he comes to come pick up Jaden, which is not his kid, but he's still, he's a good man. So that's what good men do. They take care of kids, even if it's not their own. Like, that's just what they do. So, and it's a shame. The own daddy couldn't do that. He, is allowing another man to do it. Like, something wrong with you, bruh. Nico. Anyway, I'm going to call you Nicholas. Okay? Because you was not a Nico. Anyways, so Nicholas left his child, Jaden, after one day. Basically, Tanya is explaining to Devon about everything. And she's saying that after day one, he left the next day to go back home. He couldn't be a father. How the hell? Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in these men's head. Like, you get somebody pregnant, you gotta be a daddy. Like, it's just what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on in their head. Like, I'm gonna sit down one day with a deadbeat baby daddy and be like, tell me what goes on in your head that, why can't you be there? Like, what's stopping you? Is it something mental? I think it's a mental illness. It gotta be. It's a mental illness. It makes sense. It's a mental illness of what's going on, like, with men who can't be there for their kids. It's like a mental thing. Like, maybe it's I can't be there for my kid disease. I don't know what it is, but it's a mental illness, and I'm gonna just chuck it up to that. So, anyways, Devon comes back for Jaden, and he goes back up. They must have money to can't fly back and forth like that, because he just gonna have to come around the next time. Like, I ain't finna fly down and fly back up, like, but whatever. He's just a good guy, so whatever. Then it gets to the party at Minnie's house, and Minnie's showing them, Ashley is showing them, she's showing them around her house or whatever, and then she's showing them her her bedroom, and they're like looking like, dang, you broke up with Gary, which I don't even know why she broke up with Gary. He was a nice person. But anyways, they was like, dang, you broke up with Gary at a bad time. Like, come on, this bed is really nice and big. Da, 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 da. I know this ain't all for you. So anyways, she shows them her CPAP machine, how it works or whatever. Then her mom comes, and then they come downstairs or whatever, and her mom still was being a little shady. And then they come downstairs, and then her mom says, what happened to everybody else? So Moni goes and calls Juicy to see where she was, and Juicy basically saying she doesn't see no reason to be there, which at first I was thrown off why she didn't see no reason, because I thought they buried the hatchet. But Minnie's mom is different than Juicy's mom. Juicy's mom is like a preacher's wife who knows about forgiveness, and she doesn't try to keep like animosity going. So that was not her concern. They worked through that. But Tammy mama is a woman of the world. She may be a Christian, we don't know, but she's still gonna fight for hers. So I kind of see why Juicy wouldn't come, because honestly, I always see this in Atlanta. Like, you go and you meet up and still powwow and still be in the same social circles with people you don't get along. Like, I kind of find that crazy, but that's what they do here, I guess. I always see that happen here because I was born in New York and I was raised in Miami, and I don't sit with the enemy. I mean, if we come and discuss what happened, then we can do that. But I don't care if we have a mutual friend. I know that I don't like you, and I know that you did me wrong. I'm not going to go to a party. I don't care how bad of a friend I look. I'm not going to a party to be uncomfortable the whole time just to save face. Screw you. I'm not doing it. Like, what? So I get it, Juicy. Thank you for not being fake about it. Like, don't sit around the enemy. I mean, they should try to move past everything, but it happens. They have a disagreement. And at the time, honestly, I didn't feel like Juicy deserved what she got, because I felt like she was trying to be messy. But you know what? It's a new day and it's a new time. She's trying to do the Christian thing, move on and be, whatever. We all make mistakes. It's whatever. We all miss it sometimes. And whatever. We got to move on from that. But I understand why she wouldn't go around, because you're in their space. You're in their territory. Anything can go down. And it's not being a punk. Sometimes you just gotta not. Why put yourself in an uncomfortable situation if you don't have to? So, anyways, that's what happened, and I'm gonna see what happens next. Juicy, okay, in this scene, Juicy meets up with Moni, and they're basically talking about, like, Moni was like, dang, how comes you ain't come, blah, blah. So, Juicy was like, I told you on the phone, she's throwing a party for her mama. So basically what I was saying, she's throwing a party for her mama. Like, why would I want to be there? Which is understandable. I wouldn't want to be there either. So she was like, if it was for something else, not her mama being there, she's like, I can't take both of them in the same room. Like, that's a setup for me. Which is, I agree. So whatever. So Monty decides that she wants to do a party for Moreland, like, where they have cards and I don't remember what they call it, like a casino party. Yeah, a casino party. So that's when Juicy had brought over a whole bunch of decorations or whatever. Anyways, fast forward, it goes to Amanda talking to Jordan, and Jordan is like, she basically said, when you did that whole saxophone thing, I'm thinking it was going to be a proposal. So he's looking confused, like, what? Proposal? So she's like, I thought it was going to be a proposal, and then to see that that's not happening, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, I don't want to put all that on our plate, and maybe a couple years down the road we could get married. No, he didn't even say married. He's like, we could have kids and da 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 da. So she's like, no, I don't want to be a baby mama. I want to be a wife. Like, I want to get married first and then start a family. And he was like, yeah, because I want to get us a bigger house and blah 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 blah. I don't know what be going through men's head. Maybe he got some stuff to get in order, which I guess I can understand that part. But like, you having sex and you like what you getting, you need to put a ring on it. I'm sorry, like, why are you drawing it out for years? You know what I'm saying? why are you drawing it out for years? I just don't get the concept. Like, you're drawing it out for years. What the hell are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Because you're already building what you're building as a, like, single. If one of y'all die, it's not promised that the other person is secure in what's gonna happen. Like, you have kids outside of the union, you're doing these things outside of the union. It's not promised that, you know, what if what if he put everything in his mama name, so everything y'all built together really goes to his mama? Like, I don't know, maybe it's just the legalities and I'm just looking at the legalities of it, but a marriage is two people becoming one. So when you have sex, that's you becoming one with another person, you know. And yeah, sometimes it don't work out. All the time it don't work out. But it just don't work out sometimes. Like, yeah, I understand that. But what the hell are you waiting on all the damn? Like, when you say you're trying to build, but y'all building together, but I don't know. And then it makes it so much easier for the other person to just walk away. I don't know. I guess whatever. Skip it. So, anyways, that's their conversation, and he's like, he wants to build or whatever, whatever. So she's like, yeah, but I want to be a wife first before kids. So I guess he's in agreement in that. Hopefully it don't take them a couple years. Hopefully they just do things the right way, get married, and continue to build. Because I don't get the concept of waiting to get everything in order to then get married. Honestly, a wedding is not that big of a deal. Go to the courthouse, get married. It's all about you two as people. It's not about Uncle John coming and Mary Lou coming, because all people do is come to your wedding, look at the stuff you have, talk about how your wedding was ugly, and go home, and probably don't even give a good gift. So if you're gonna marry, just marry. Don't worry about nobody else. You know, keep it moving. That's just how I see it. But I'm an only child for my mom, so I know I can't just do that. I can't elope. But that's how I view weddings. I mean, and everybody puts all this energy into the wedding. Like, the wedding, it's not about the wedding. It's about the marriage. It's about the two of y'all coming together, working things out, and building your life together. It's not about the wedding, the location, the venue, stressing about the seating arrangements and all that foolishness. I mean, it's not about that. I'm so sorry. It's about two people coming together as one. That's it. You know, if you got the extra money to spend on a wedding and have a beautiful day, that's beautiful too. God bless you, and I hope that beautiful wedding day keeps y'all together for the rest of y'all life. But it's about building something with somebody. It ain't about the day. I think a lot of people get that confused. You know what I'm saying? But, oh well. I hope it work out in the end. We gonna see. They on break now. So in this scene, it's the casino scene. So basically, Monty set it on up real nice. Got Marlon his outfit, left it upstairs, and then I guess they went downstairs to where the party was in her building. And Minnie, I think, was the first to show up and was helping her blow up some dice balls, some inflatable dice balls or whatever. So everybody starts coming in, but the tension starts kicking in with Juicy and Minnie. Well, Minnie was trying to keep quiet about it, like, you know, she was just letting it go. And then Juicy started saying stuff or whatever. So, you know, they start talking about it, and then Juicy was like, well, I'm a grown woman, I don't feel like going, da 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 da. And then Minnie did this whole Atlanta thing where, if you really my friend, you would have showed up. Like, that's it. That's in everybody's script, all across the board on all the Atlanta shows. They expect you to show up to face your enemy at a social gathering. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm petty. Maybe I'm immature, but my energy cannot be around people I don't like. Like, if I'm not feeling you, I won't come around you. And I can't pretend. So maybe something's wrong with me. I don't know. But you a hell of a snake if you can really sit there and smile with your enemy like it's cool. Like, I gotta resolve the issue first. Like, if we resolve the issue, then I can be around you. If we can't, then I can't be around you. Anyways, so Monty, Juicy after she decides to um finish conversation with Minnie or whatever the hell, they after they interrupt the game, because I think Minnie dropped some liquids on the table, so basically they had to stop to clean it up because they were, you know, playing some kind of gambling game. So that's where the attitude came from. Juicy was like, "Oh, there you go again, always done, and now we gotta use the whole paper towels." No, that's how she was acting. So, you know, Minnie's like, "Dang, where the hell she coming from me?" Like, whatever. So so anyways, Juicy pulls out her bobblehead, and you know, it's saying stuff that she say, like, "I'm the queen of Atlanta, respect me," and stuff like that. So anyways, I found it funny that Minnie wasn't looking at the bobblehead, so she's passing it around. So then Tanya's like, "Why does it seem like you're hating?" So then Amanda's like, "It's not hating. If somebody was talking to you the way they was talking to you, you're not gonna sit there and pretend like everything is okay." So anyways, it get back, and Minnie says, I don't know how my thing cut off, so I don't know. So anyways, they get back, and Minnie says, like, she was talking about hating. They were saying, "Oh yeah, you hating." So then the man is like, "No, if she was hating, da 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 da, but you can't be dealing with nobody crazy, talking to nobody crazy, and then they're gonna be automatically happy for you in the next bit or whatever." So Miss Juicy, so Minnie pulls up, says, "Let me see that bobblehead." So she's looking at the bobblehead. She said, "It don't even look like you," or whatever. And then she said, "It doesn't even look like you." And then she's like, and then somebody said she hating. So she's like, "You know what? If I was hating, I would have did this." So she went and got the chicken wing and put it on top of the bobblehead's head. And why the bobblehead said, "At the perfect time, respect me." So then, you know, Juicy hurry up and grabbed up her bobblehead or whatever. So it cut to this commercial. So we gonna see what happens next. I'll be right back. Girl. So it comes back to the end of the show. And a whole war happens. So Minnie says something to the twins like she lucky that she pregnant because I would have put that chicken wing on her head too. So Tanya's like, I hear her, you know. So then Tanya and Tanya and Juicy is walking out the party. Because Moni's like, "Listen, I am not trying to have this show in front of Moreland because, you know, she's trying to keep her relationship right and tight. And she is not trying to mess this up. But, oh, there's more to come." So, like, she goes and she's, like, trying to tell them, you know, if y'all gonna fight, do it off the property. Like, don't do it here. These people are strict, you know, and plus Moreland is here. So then Minnie's like, "Moreland know how I get down." So then Moreland looking like, so then Jordan is like, "I had a good time." So anyways, like, Tanya and Juicy starts walking away and they're talking about Minnie, and she was like, "I hit him." So then Amanda and Andrea is like, "You hit her? You hit her?" So then Minnie like starts running and she's like saying something to them, and then she's like, I don't remember what she said. All I know is Tanya's like, "Whatever your childish ass, da 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 da." So anyways, you know how I was talking about Moreland probably being the cheater. So there's a picture of some sort, I guess, later down in this episode. I told you we gonna see something. I'm a psychic. I guess they're trying to say it's Moni hugging up on some dude, but we'll see. I'm sure it ain't that big of a deal later on in life. But and then Nico is having a conversation with Tanya like, "I know you. You told them I left. You didn't tell them that you told me to leave." So now it's all making sense. Cause I was like, "Dang, Nico, you ain't right, you know." But I'm sure she did tell him to leave. But as a man, you should have just never let. You know, she's hormonal. Like, you should have just stayed there. So anyways, that's what's coming up. And what's coming up in the future look like it's gonna be real exciting. So we gonna see what happens, y'all. Till next time, if you enjoyed my videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if there's any other kind of videos y'all want me to do, for now, like, I'm doing these, but I'm open to do other things as well. Like, I can do pranks sometimes in challenges or whatever. So if anybody has any more ideas, let me know and I will do them. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. My thing is howlovely425. I'm your girl Howie, and I'll see you later. Bye.